Hello everyone. Okay, so it is currently March 2nd of 2017, which means that we are right in tax season. So I thought what I would do today is record a little video for you with a neat sales tool that you can use with your client's 1040 form. But first, let me show you where you can go to download this tool that I'm talking about. If you go to the fpgonline.com website, and once you get there, go ahead and log in. Then once you are logged in, up on the top where it has products and the drop down, you're going to go to annuity marketing. Once you arrive at the annuity marketing page, go ahead and click the tab for mailers. And we'll have some mailer options that are in here. The form I'm going to talk about today, we actually have two different 1040 overlay forms. The first one's from AIG, the second one is from Lincoln. They're both great. Lincoln has much more in-depth information. For the sake of our conversation today, I'm just going to use the AIG 1040 form here. We can use this form to uncover new assets that our client has by reviewing their completed 1040 form, any of the information on their bank statements, brokerage, and financial institutions. And what we'll do is we'll go through and we'll look at the different highlighted areas on this form that you will use to focus on for seeking out those opportunities. So the first line that they have for us here is line 8A. It tells us to think tax deferred. Right, this is the line at which we are essentially identifying any taxable interest that we're going to have to recognize and pay taxes on. So using tax deferred investment options, we can help our clients to essentially remove this from their 1040 form and defer when they're going to have to pay that tax out into a later date. Options like annuities and cash value life insurance can help us accomplish this. So the next line we're going to look at is line 13. This is where our client claims or identifies any capital gains or losses that they've experienced over the previous year. So this could be a potential opportunity for us as well. If we're consistently getting annual 1099s that are triggering these capital gains tax that we're going to have to recognize, we can again look at other tax deferred products to help us remove that from our 1040 form here and not have to pay taxes on it today. Next line down we're going to look at is the line 15A for IRA distributions. A couple of different thoughts that we could have here as far as distribution planning. If your clients are taking those distributions out of their IRA simply because they have RMDs, but they don't want to take those distributions out, then the question is, well, what do they want to use those funds for? Is the intent to leave it behind to the next generation and they want to maximize the amount that's left behind the next generation? Well, this is where some IRA distribution planning can come into play. Now here at FPG, we have a number of different solutions to help you through this process depending upon your client. Health can play a key role, or maybe that they want to keep the funds available for emergency if they had to access them, but in reality they're trying to preserve them as best they can. There's different options that we have available to help you meet those different concerns that they may have. So if you catch on the 1040 form a client taking IRA distributions, and those distributions are specifically because of RMDs, make sure to give us a call so we can help you through some solutions. Line 32, now this is where we're going to identify any IRA deductions. If your client has no IRA deductions listed here, now's a good time to talk about the benefits of contributing to a traditional IRA, possibly opening one of those accounts up. Depending upon their eligibility, if they can contribute or not. Additionally, if they're over the age of 50, they can get their additional catch-up contribution to put an additional $1,000 in there. So if they're eligible to contribute, this is a great option, great conversation to have with a client to help them to start to minimize the amount of taxes they're recognizing each year by utilizing that deduction. Now, they could also be contributing already, but are they maximizing their contributions into that plan? Would it be beneficial for them to set aside some more to put in there? Now, the last line that we are going to look at here is line 43. Line 43 really is just showing our overall taxable income. Now, using any of the strategies we talked about previously on those other lines where possibly we reposition some assets that are triggering taxable interest each year or triggering those capital gains that we have to recognize each year. If we start to reposition some of those assets into the tax deferred products like we talked about, annuities, cash value life insurance, and we're contributing to our qualified plans, all those movements are going to decrease the amount of taxable income we're going to have on line 43. So it's just kind of an opportunity to summarize and help our clients understand the benefit of all that repositioning, what it's going to do for us. So again, great form. It's probably really good timing right now, being that we have a lot of clients that are filing their taxes as we speak, and maybe they have some issues with what they're seeing on their 1040. They felt like they paid too much in taxes. Perfect time of year to start having this conversation with them. Again, on the website, there's also another version of the form that is available from Lincoln Financial Group. You could click it here, and when you look through this form, you'll just find that there's even more detailed information. They actually highlight a couple of additional lines there that you can actually go through more opportunities. So I would encourage everyone to go through, look at both options. These are client friendly. If you wanted to send them out as a mailer to your clients, you could do that as well, and possibly spark some opportunities for you there. I hope that you found this information useful and that helps get you some sales. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us here at 877-455-0119.